I'm Mitch Olson and I'm the co-founder of Small Worlds. There's a big emphasis in Small Worlds on user creativity, self-expression, so we give our players a bunch of building blocks in effect. Similar in a way to Lego, if you like, but instead of buying physical little plastic blocks, what you're buying is you're buying digital items which you can use to either personalise your own digital character in Small Worlds, your so-called avatar, or you can use to create spaces, virtual spaces inside of Small Worlds, and indeed even create whole sorts of experiences, adventures, missions, quests that you can play by yourself or share with other players. Players start off by basically creating their own avatar, and then from there, as I said, there's a whole bunch of different experiences, and depending upon what engages you, you will follow one particular path or another. Mobile gaming and the social gaming really are the fastest growing sectors of the gaming industry. They're growing about 27% year over year. The industry itself as a whole is growing around about 10% year over year, and it's bigger than both the movie industry and the music industry. Recently, the New Zealand Game Developers Association did a survey and basically surveyed the developers, the studios in the games industry, and found that the industry here is growing even faster than the global industry. So it's forecast to grow at about 46% in the next year. So it's incredibly fast, and there's a number of established players, or so-called anchor firms. Probably the largest in New Zealand is She, who are based in Wellington. Companies like Cerebral Fix and Stickman Studios in Christchurch. You've got companies like Grinding Gears up here in Auckland, who are working on a massive project at the moment. But we're still a relatively young industry, but also an incredibly cohesive industry as well. Again, as I was saying before, games industry, it's the largest sector of the entertainment industry, so it's larger than movies. We think of movies and we think of these large, massive, big budget, huge, big revenue type of products, but in fact, the largest games, like for instance Call of Duty, amassed more in its opening weekend than the largest movies ever amassed. So it's a massive industry. The next priority for us really is to grow from our current player base of around about 7 million to somewhere around to be a 50 to 70 million player base. I mean, we've got some really big projects coming up, and again, through funding, say for instance through the Ministry of Science and Innovation, we've been able to invest in some of these really strategic infrastructural technologies which will enable us to take the platform and our product from the level it is at the moment and take it right up to the next level and beyond.